Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Guy. This is Guy Talk Sports. Thanks for clicking on the thumbnail. We're going to talk about Tennessee baseball. Tennessee defeats Florida State, and the Vols have now made it all the way to the College World Series final. Going to dive into that game for a bit. After it, going to take a look at who the Vols are going to be playing in the final series to determine the national champion. Before we get into that, though, if you don't mind, real quick, take a quick peek below this video. You'll see a subscribe button there. Go ahead, smash that for me. Help me continue to grow this channel. Let's get into this. All right, I talked about it in my last video, but Tennessee's first game in Omaha had a pretty controversial finale. All right, if you remember, Tennessee was playing Florida State. They were attempting a comeback in the bottom of the ninth, and in steps Blake Burke, 2 outs and 2 strikes, committed that check swing, and third base umpire, they looked to him, decided that he didn't go. Burke gets a hit, keeps the momentum going, and Tennessee ends up winning that game, propelling them forward. Won it on I think it was a walk-off double. Anyway, so on replay, looked really close, right? Looked really, really close. I'm inclined as a Tennessee fan that he didn't swing through, but I can absolutely see why Florida State and their fan base feel like they might have been a little cheated on that play. I get it. That's sports, right? Sometimes you get the break, sometimes you don't. Tennessee got that break. Like I said, it was really close. It could have been called either way. Fortunately, it was called in our favor, and Tennessee ends up winning that one. I say all of that to point out just how important this game was to Florida State. Getting to almost a little revenge match, if you will, make up for some bad luck from that first game. I know they were really looking at this like, finally we get a chance to get back at them. Unfortunately for Florida State, Tennessee was really clicking, and they were not going to be denied. On Wednesday, Tennessee knew they needed just one win to make it to the final series. Florida State needed 2 wins. So the Vols, just to kind of recap the game, Vols put up 3 runs in the first inning, really set the tone for the rest of the game. And Tennessee had some impressive pitching, really impressive defense as well. If you get a chance, watch the highlights. Kavaris Tears in center field made a leaping catch into the center field wall, got some hang time, and just such an impressive catch. Smacked the wall hard, held on to it, and it really was an amazing catch. If you get a chance, go look it up. For pitching, Tennessee decided to go with Xander Sechrest, who has been sensational all postseason. He only gave up 3 hits and 1 walk before the 6th inning. Now, in the 6th inning, he ended up giving up back-to-back solo home runs, but they take him out. In steps Kirby Cannell, who, like his whole career, comes in, gets Tennessee out of a jam, and those 2 runs were all Florida State could muster. Tennessee really took care of business, ended up winning that game 7-2, and it's a big time spot for them. Super excited about that. We'll talk about. If you can't tell by my cadence and tone right now, I am very excited about making it into the final series. Now, in the other bracket, you had Texas A&M. They only needed the 1 win, right? They were set to play Florida, who needed 2. They played later that day, later on Wednesday. Florida needed 2 wins. Texas A&M may not have the best offense this year, but pitching-wise, they are loaded. They are so good on pitching. And they ended up winning their game 6-0. So the matchup set, if you remember from previous videos, to determine the national champion, you have the winners of both brackets, and then they play a best-of-3 series. So Tennessee and Texas A&M are going to play a best-of-3 series to determine the national champion. So when are they going to play these games, right? So first game is tomorrow. It's going to be Saturday, June 22nd. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. Sunday, June 23rd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ABC is going to be the second game. And then if needed, if they split the difference in the first two, the third game is going to be on Monday, June 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. So hopefully we don't even get to that third game. Hopefully Tennessee takes care of business like they have all year, and go out, beat Texas A&M. This is a really, really intriguing matchup. Like I was saying, Texas A&M has a very, very impressive pitching rotation. They are tough to get hits on. On the opposite side of that, though, Tennessee has just a juggernaut of an offense. I mean, we can swing the bat with the best of them. Tennessee, I think they're only 10 home runs away from tying the all-time home runs in a single season, which I think was the Alabama 97 or 98 team, which seemed unbreakable. And this team's close to doing it. Are they going to get there against this pitching staff? Probably not, but just an amazing offense. So unstoppable object meets immovable wall, right? Unbreakable wall, whatever the saying is. I don't know. I'm excited about this series, though. Super, super excited. I can't wait to see that first pitch. Interested to see who Tennessee ends up going for to start game one. But really looking forward to this. Really hoping that the Vols can end up, just like I said, just beat Texas in the first two games. I don't know if my heart can take a third game. But hopefully we get it done. That's all I got for this one. I'm so excited about tomorrow. So excited to get to watch this final series. Just for Tennessee to be here is an amazing achievement. This team's been awesome. Tony Vitello has been awesome. But got to see it through, right? Got to see it through. Last series. Hopefully Tennessee can get it done. It's good. I think it's going to be a good series. Like I said, Texas A&M. In my opinion, Tennessee and Texas A&M are the best two teams in the country and have been, especially here in the last half of the season. So, I mean, it really can be anybody winning this, right? I mean, to me, I think the odds are pretty evenly split on who's going to win it. But anyway, I could just ramble on and on and on about how excited I am for this one. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. If you don't mind, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Are you excited about this series? What are your predictions for this series? If you don't mind, like the video. Really helps me out there. And lastly, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button for me. Help me continue to grow this channel. Once again, thank you so much for everything. Go Vols. Beat the Aggies. We'll see you next time.